Fireworks lighting up the sky over the Kremlin in Moscow were watched by Russia's President Vladimir Putin and the Chinese President Xi Jinping. But unlike previous years, many Western leaders skipped the celebrations because of Russia's involvement in neighboring Ukraine. Rory Challens has more from Moscow.
Russia's biggest ever Victory Day parades to mark 70 years since the Nazi surrender. 16,000 servicemen, nearly 200 units of hardware, 140 helicopters and planes. This from a leader who speaks against the rehabilitation of militarism. In Saturday's Red Square address, Vladimir Putin praised the millions of Soviet citizens who perished in the war and criticized modern powers, presumably the US, for trying to dominate global affairs.
In past decades, basic principles of international cooperation, principles hard won by mankind in the trials of war, have been neglected more and more often. We've seen attempts to create a unipolar world. We now see military bloc thinking gaining momentum.
10 years ago, Putin sat next to George W. Bush for this event. German and French leaders attended too. But a decade on, Western leaders were noticeable here only by their absence. Ukraine's crisis has so badly soured relations. Still, plenty of other leaders did come to shake hands with Russia's president. The Chinese leader, Xi Jinping, for instance. Russia is displaying new relationships intended to mitigate damaged older ones. Also being shown off was high-tech new weaponry like the Armata T-14, the first newly designed Russian battle tank since before the Soviet Union fell. Russia is modernizing its armed forces as fast as it is able, trying to build a better equipped, more professional military. So while other departments and ministries are suffering severe budget cuts, defense spending here in Russia has increased significantly. Watching the parade were some of the few remaining people who actually fought against the Nazis in what Russia calls the Great Patriotic War. Perhaps it's the last major anniversary where this will be possible.
I feel pride for our motherland, which we served during our time in war. Now I'm amazed by the modern technology, so I feel so proud.
I'm satisfied that there are people who can defend the land that we once defended.
Victory Day has multiple functions. It displays military might, it shows off global friendships, but perhaps most usefully, it unites Russians in the politically potent themes of sacrifice and victory. Rory Challens, Al Jazeera, Moscow.